Hello guys, it is Big Man Gaming, and today we're doing how to play Viper as a main character. That's who I play main personally, and I'll be showing you tons of tips, tricks, and just how to play her. Every map, defense, and attackers. I will show how to play as Viper. On the screen right now will be all the timestamps for each event and each map. I'm pretty sure we'll start at Haven, then Ascent, then Bind, then Split. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell notifications. Also, shout out to both of my friends, SkidWidYT and Voltstar. Both of their channels will be in the description. Go sub to them. Thanks to them, I was able to get this video out like much easier than I don't know how I could have done it without them. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. So the first spot here is on a heaven. So you want to line up like right where the circle is. So I have a little red circle on screen. You want to line up about right around here where I'm lining up. Like you see that little wire going across. You want to line up there, and then you jump, throw. It should go in heaven. Hopefully, it may take a couple tries. Then when you put it up, I have my friend shoot. He missed because he can't see, so it's really hard for him to try to get me. So the next spot is just a very simple one. You're mid, you have your wall, and then you do a quick peek through the window, and it will split in half. You have to do it like a little precise just so it doesn't hit the ceiling and it also hits the bottom, but it can split side in half. Same thing here, C long, you have your wall, you do a look down mid, jump, and put your wall up, split in half. Super simple. And then once you get up here, a easy way to use your ult, you use it next to, I guess, these containers. I ain't sure what it's called, but you can just crouch in this. Sometimes you get lucky and you can stand in it, but it's super good cover. Like, it's super nice. Now here on bind, so this is an easy way to throw your smoke in heaven. So you want to line up where the red dot is or where that little line is in the center. You jump, you throw, it should take go into heaven. Then you put your wall up right there so you can split side in half once again. So it's super hard for anybody on your right side of a bind on A. It'll be super hard, and then you can have your sage place a wall where your wall goes. Is an easy spike plant. Then you can ult. My favorite place to go after I ult is in that corner, but you also can go like near lamps. So yeah, and then when somebody comes, you hear them defuse, you could shoot at them normally, or you can run up to them and shoot them in the head like what I do here. Here's another very good one. So on bind B long, you can smoke off elbow super easily. So you line up with the first wire closest to the ground, and you line up to, like, you don't want to, like, when you have your crosshair, it should be near it but not on that wall, but then it smokes off. It's super hard for them to try to get you, and then you can just plant the spike. Then another good ult here is you can ult anywhere around the container, jump on top of the container, crouch. So then you have the high ground, and most people won't be expecting you to be up there. So when they come out, you have an easy shot on them. So now here on Ascent, so you line up with the corner of that pillar, then you line up with like the little out spot right there. You do, you aim, you jump, throw. Most of these are jump throws. It lands on heaven, and then but only land on the far right side where the boxes are, but it can be useful sometimes. So then it'll be hard for them. And then on B side, you line up with like this little I don't know, concession stands, and then you line up with one of those pillars, you jump through. It should get the back side of market output. So when you do that, if there's anybody there, which there usually is, I know there's people in market, but it's a little bit more difficult to try to get in market, but yeah. And then another super simple trick is you put your wall across it. I lost some footage there, but you put your wall across over it, and then you have easy kill. And then here you put, if you get inside garage, you anybody that's in market, you put this wall up right here, just like that. They don't see exactly where you are, so you have an easy walk onto site. And then here on split, so you're at B, you go, or actually A, you put your wall up there down the long area. As long as you clear out CT in front of you, you should be clear from heaven. You can either go down there, plant the site, or the safer route, go through here, because there'll be a lot less time with them seeing you. You can easily plant the spike, and then you use your ult, and there's many different corners. The problem with this is that there's so many places where people come through, is that it's hard to hold all of them, so you need at least your teammates there as well. And then another nice spot is here on the B side, so that you can clear out heaven by putting that wall up right there. It will immediately get heaven off limits, so you just can put the wall up, and then it's super hard for them to see. They don't know where you are. The only problem is right there, the elevator area or rope, so you want your sage to put your wall there, but then you have an easy pass through, easy spike plant, and then you can ult and go anywhere. And then you don't have a sage on your team and you don't want to risk it. Well, you go to garage and you basically do what the sage would have done, except for you can do it fully on site. So you put it up, and then it screens. You just gotta check your corners like usual. You can shoot, and then you could put a smoke, like throw a smoke through it. I use my ult, but you could throw a smoke on the other side of the wall where the box is right there, and then have an easy plant all in cover. Make sure you have enough of your toxin so it doesn't go down while you're planting, because it could be awkward. And now for defense here, so if you're sniping down C long on Haven, like you miss a shot and now they know where you are, you have that wall that you just easily put up there, and then it should block cover, give you cover. So let's say it's a safe round on Heaven, you're playing C long, you want to put your smoke right there at the buy face and go in this corner. So then if you hear footsteps or anything coming up C long, you can just put your smoke, so it may hold them back while your team rotates, or if they push through, you have the advantage because you can see their gun first before they can see you, just like that. And then this is the same thing as C long. You just put it in garage, you have your shotgun. When they push through, you have an easy shot on them. And then here's the easy way to split a side in half. So when people are pushing, you can split the side in half, so they have to push through most likely. And also, it just holds them back, which is always great when you're defending, because it gives the enemy team not as much time. So when Omen pushes through, you can easily get a kill. And then here on buying, you go up hookah window, you throw your smoke down there, so when they push through there, you can see their feet most likely first, so then you know where they are and you can get that pre-fire on. Also, it'll most likely hold them back because nobody ever wants to push through smoke. So as soon as you see, oh, there's somebody in hookah, you can put your smoke up, and then they have to push through, and it'll be much harder for them. You have the bigger advantage there. And then here's another one on bind.a, a easy way to split sight in half. Is you get your wall, you put it up, so then when people have to push through, it's much harder for them to push through. Plus, it just split side in half, hold them back most likely, let your teammates come over, and then it'll be, instead of it being a 2v5 or a 3v5, it'll now be a 5v5 or 4v5, which is much better than it being a 5v5. And then here on Anscent, another cheeky save round. You put your smoke there, so when the buy phase is over, you just run to winery. Watch out, a lot of people probably would expect you to be there sometimes, but sometimes not. So when your teammates coming down A, you hear footsteps, you can put up your smoke, and then they are distracted by a smoke thing and there's people on site, you come out and shoot them. And then that's the same thing on the B side. You just have your smoke there. When buy phase is over, you can be in any corner. So you can be in this corner right here or corner across. Basically anywhere you hear footsteps, they walk through, you have an easy shotgun. And then you have the same thing mid. You just put it there and you can go in any corner. All of these on the Anscent are like usually the same. You put your smoke up, and then when somebody walks through, you have an easy shotgun fight. And then one more time, I promise, you put your smoke there, and then you can hide in this corner with your shotgun for a safe round. When they pop through, you have an easy fight on your hands. And then a way, so if you're holding B side on split, you put your wall up like that, so then when people are coming and you see them, you miss your shots, you have an easier way to fall back. So like here, like I see is here, miss shots, you can put your wall up so it gives you cover while you fall back. Also you can hide in spots. This is one of my favorite spots because most people come through here trying to get up to heaven, but you also could watch it as well. Like you can watch the wall to see if people are coming through or not. And then here on split on A side, you can put your wall up here, so then you can split in half. It's very effective when you're up in heaven, because when you're up in heaven, you do this, you can see their heads easily, but it's harder for them to see you. Like what is about to happen here. And here's the last boss, another one of the shotgun gun. So yeah, so you do this just like normal. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell notifications, and I'll hopefully be doing more of these pro tips of how to get good in spots for every character.